Here we go. Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J. Kamal and Spike coming to you live
Oh,
from Long Island, New York, where should I say it, where the weather is sunny and cold. How would you characterize it?
yeah,
Sunny
sunny
and
and cold.
yeah. All right,
Tomorrow's
so
supposed to be better. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 60s.
yeah, maybe the market will heat up a little also because it was frigid on Wall Street today, at least in terms of biotechnology and Russell 2000 stuff.
Well, it was across the board. It was
Plus,
just
yeah, it's just an awful day.
Uh,
The averages came back a little, but it didn't seem to help my portfolio any. The last half hour, I think it's the averages gained about 30% off the bottom.
so. I want to talk about a little bit of psychology here. And correct me if I just want to, talk about my case. When the market goes down like this, me personally, I freeze. I just don't do anything. Like I don't want to sell at a loss. I see that the market is heading south, and I know that it's going to keep heading south, and I just freeze. And I keep holding those stocks. I mean, what do you do in this case, Dr. J?
I trade every day, whether it's up or down or sideways. So I am constantly playing with my portfolio. Today I took profits on GSL.
Okay.
And I bought some more lit LIT. I
hmm
bought some more ARDX. I bought some more. I don't remember everything.
Antithesis is in a bargain basement.
Thank you. I bought some
Right,
more.
right. Yeah, we should have known that one.
Keep buying that one down.
Yeah, it's 58 cents today.
Talk about chasing a falling knife on that one.
58 cents.
Yeah.
Owed up at 58 cents. All right, so indubitably is funny. I think this is sort of funny. Should we be looking for that dead cat bounce on Chewy? Sorry, somebody had to say it.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
But Chewy, I think, has seen better days, maybe.
Yes.
Yes. These are the dog days of Chewy.
The dog days of Chewy.
I mean, it was triple that amount right now. It was like 120. It's like 40 now.
Jacob said it today was a great day. The runner was LAC, who chap up, bought.
Was that the the Los Angeles Clippers?
I don't know what LAC is, as it's going to break 11:55 tomorrow. Okay. All right. Somebody had to win it today. I'm glad because I sure didn't. I mean, virtually nothing in my portfolio was strong today.
Oh, it's another lithium play, LAC.
Oh, okay. I bought LIT.
Yeah, I was.
MULN up 29% today. Another winner, Laura. Congratulations. And to think, oh, you don't own it. Oh,
This is often the case, right?
sorry.
Dr. Spike, right?
The fish that got away.
I thought you owned it.
And he
SLC,
saw some KPMH.
is also running. Okay. And
What
Laura suggested if you like LAC, take a look at LLKF. And there's a whole conversation going on here.
Right.
Yeah. What does Doug have to say? KMPH. We could take a look at it. I think it might
Yeah,
have
I'm in that one. I wouldn't mind taking another look.
been actually up today, or at least early in the day. I think.
4% ended today. Let's go on, Tim.
Tim is with us, and Cabinet Guy is with us from the Green Mountain State.
LKKF. That's not a marijuana play, is it?
LLKF. All right, we'll see what we can do.
It's probably another lithium play.
I get to work.
Lake Resources.
We have to get to work, otherwise
Yes.
we do nothing otherwise.
That one took a nice run.
All right, finance. The S&P came back. It was down 1% with a half-hour close, and it's only down 0.63%. So not terrible. The Dow also came back, trimmed its losses to almost flat, down 0.19%. The NASDAQ was over 1%, 1.21% down. The Russell, the big hit of the day, like it was the big winner of the day the other day. Today it's down 2%, or 42 points. Wow.
Well, the IWM is still above 200, so it's still in the.
And crude oil seems to go contrary to the market just about every day. So when the market is down, it's up. It's 107.35, up 3%. Gold is up to 20 bucks. Silver's up 1%. And the 10-year continues to slide back or gain strength, depending on how you look at it. Mm-hmm. The yield is sliding back, which is bullish for the 10-year bond. So,
well,
if you happen to own the 10-year, then it's bullish. Bitcoin is down 1%, $545. Not terrible for Bitcoin. Bitcoin tends to have big swings, so we could live with 1%. Let's take a look. Voyager is bucking the trend. Remember we looked at that the other day? We said they're reborn. All right, let's look at the spiders. Okay, so just a little dip down. It's like nothing to get excited about. I think it could dip before another day of downward motion, so to speak. I think we dipped down to 453. I think another 5 points before we return to the uptrend. So I see another day down to the 100.
I like those long bottom wicks.
Yes, we have today is more of a bottom wick than a top wick, which is good. All right, so look, right in here is where I think we're going to test. We're going to test 453 tomorrow. Mañana, 453, buy.
I hope you're wrong, Dr. J. I really do.
Well, no, 453 is a buying opportunity. When it touches 453, you buy SPXL. You go 3 times long on the S&P. Our opinions, of course, are strictly our own and do not constitute investment advice. Check with an advisor before acting. And tell your friends about us. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So my feeling is we continue on down for the first half of the day and end with a rally back up to at least where we started. So maybe we end flat on the day, but I think there's an opportunity to make money on the upside. Get a little continuation down from the close, maybe 5 points more, or over 1% down before we turn it around, which is nothing. It's nothing. That would make me happy. I'm going to come in probably for a day trade if I'm able to, right around that 453 mark. That's what my plan is anyway. Okay.
Can you go to the show comments, the comments on the side? I want you to mute this guy.
Oh, yeah.
We had the naked HD again.
Yeah, why does he like our show? Get rid of him.
There we go.
I block him every day. How does he get back in?
I don't know.
Did the House vote on weed today? Yes, the House voted on weed today.
Would they vote?
I think they voted it forward, or it came out of committee or something.
Well, the House, if the House does it, doesn't mean anything. You gotta wait for this.
It's dead on arrival in the Senate. It's not
stodgy old Senate.
It's definitely dead on arrival.
Yeah.
But maybe next time, they laid a little bit at a time.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a difference between decriminalizing it and legalizing it. So
well, what they want to do is decriminalize it, and they're having a tough time doing that.
Right, but that's baby steps.
Yeah. So after the spiders, I wanted to look at what did I have down? Lit, L-I-T.
Yeah, LIT.
I like this one a lot. I've called it a no-brainer a number of times.
Mm-hmm.
I keep adding to my lit. I'm pretty convinced I have a winner here. But who knows? I mean, sometimes the stronger I feel, the more disappointed I am. But it should be a winner in my mind, as you don't have to be picking between Rivian and Lucid and all of the rest. You can just
Right.
let them not care which whether Fisker emerges or who emerges. Look at this nice double top up here.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to make new highs, but we're taking out the old highs one at a time. We took out this one from 228. We took out 78.31. When did we take that out? Today?
Today.
78.63. Yeah. All right, one at a time. We'll take them out. That's all. And I see lit going all the way back up, probably over 100 by the end of the year. I like this ETF. I call it my no-brainer. I don't have to have brains. I just buy it on every dip.
Right.
Because EV is here to stay, and no matter who emerges, Ford, GM, whoever it is, they still need lithium. LAC, you say, is another lithium
Right.
play?
Albemarle.
Albemarle, ALBE, right?
Yeah.
Lithium Americas Corporation was up very nice today, 12%. Very good move, Jacob. Excellent move. I mean, it's the same idea I had, except Jacob made better use of it.
Mm.
Coming up with a very live lithium play as opposed to the whole ETF.
Right.
It looks very much the same as the chart of I'm in lit. How'd I get in?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how I got that.
LAC. Yeah.
I was saying it looks like the old.
Yeah. No, this one is a little bit more. Because
This one is a way better chart. It's very close to the top. Very close to the top with nothing to stop it, really. There's no reason in the world that this should not continue to make new highs. Up here, up in the sky, 4156. Very, very strong likelihood based on this chart that it makes a new high. And probably not very long from now. Very strong move. Took out all the other highs. Why not take out the high? Like it. I like it. What was the other one that Laura mentioned? LLKKF?
yeah, LLKKF.
Lake. Wow.
That one took a big jump.
Yeah, this one's making new highs every day. I'd rather play the one we were just on because at least it hasn't taken out the high.
Right. It hasn't. Well, and maybe then LIT has the most potential from that kind of argument.
That's true too. But when you see a runaway stock like this, you figure it's due for a little pullback.
Right. Well, you're a big believer in momentum.
I am, but I don't like to jump on quite after it's run this much. It does scare me. So I'd rather, if I wanted this one, I'd want it on a bargain. I'd want it.
I would actually go with that Capus, but maybe not.
Yeah, I think
it may not go that
all the way down there at $1.22. I would want it.
There you go.
I want a bargain if I'm jumping into this penny stock that already ran. Even there, I'm not sure. If it got down there, I'd still be nervous. I figured it might fill this gap.
Right.
These runaway penny stocks really scare me. Not for me. So I'd rather be in the other one, LAC. What else did I advertise?
You talked about Apple XLE, Walmart.
XLA. Apple broke its winning streak. We actually see a red candle. Amazing.
Hmm.
But it's not very red, is it?
No, not at
Well,
all.
isn't that what we talked about yesterday when we said that, we cannot expect continuous green candles?
Yes, but even though it's a red candle, and even though it's down on the day, did it make another new high today? Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So it still has a higher high and a higher low than the day before. So this is even though it took a rest from being a phenomenal green candle, it's still a decent candle. And I think Apple will, if it gives back any territory, it'll be very grudgingly, it'll give it back very grudgingly. It's in favor right now, and it's going to stay in favor. But if you can get it on a pullback tomorrow, right at this number, go for it. If you can get it at the close here, 175.60, put in your buy. So if we close that gap, go ahead and buy Apple. That's how I see Apple. And what else did I have? I had
Yeah, the Energy XLE.
XLE. I think that might have been up today.
Yeah, that was. I mean, for whatever reason, people are sort of going back and forth on energy because even gas, Chevron, all of it's being a little volatile now.
Yeah, and the trend though over the last couple of weeks has been down. Didn't it break? Crude certainly broke 120. I don't remember.
Yeah, right. It's 107 now. It's up a little bit. It's up $3. So
Yeah,
today's one of those. I think because whatever people are starting to get more realistic about what Putin's doing.
what is
It's
he
not
doing?
really peace talks. Well,
What?
the question is he just repositioning or is he pulling back? A lot of people
Uh,
think he's just repositioning.
yeah, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I just wish this war would end already.
It will be divided, Eastern and Western.
Probably.
Okay, so we have a nice ascending channel, and we broke out above it. We're back in it. It looks very good. XLE looks like it's strong, regardless of what happens in Ukraine. I think this is going to be good. So XLE, there's really no reason to sell it, and you buy it when it comes back down to the lower trend line, wherever that is. So if it comes back down to this area, maybe in a couple of days, 75, 71, good spot to enter probably. So I could draw that in. If we get a pullback, let's say it's next week. We got a pullback next week to this location.
Right.
Put in here, so I would say $77. So in other words, buy any dip back to the trend line, whenever it occurs. I think we're moving higher, regardless of the resolution of the war, on XLE. And probably the case with natural gas as well, but I'm not going to bother with that.
Right.
What else did I have?
Well, you had ARC again.
RK. I like RK because it's an easy way to play the hot tech stocks,
Tamales.
the hot innovative stocks, as Patty likes to say it. So I think it's a great play. It had a give back day today after a nice rally off the lows. The low is $52, and we went all the way up yesterday to 72. $20 move off of 50. That's 40%. So
Mhm.
we made a nice move. A little pullback to the 50-day is to be expected. The 50-day is right in here at $67. So I think $67 is a place to buy ARKK. Let me draw that in. Right back to the 50, right in there. Also the close of this candle, $67.06. I like that $67 area to add to my position. Okay, I do plan on adding. I added the other day and I'll add again. And what else did I have?
You had Apple XLE, Walmart.
Walmart, I think actually was up today, wasn't it?
Let's see.
Had a good day. Walmart is up almost 2% today, $2.64 to 149.87. Nice. Big green candle, juicy green candle today. Very
It's-
nice move.
It's almost at its all-time high.
Yeah, very close.
Languishing around 150. It never really busts 150 for the last year and a half.
I think it will. I think it should do it
I
this
think
time.
it did 152 at some point. 152 and some change.
This seems to be the all-time high.
Like when we were saying for the last couple of years, we've been saying, well, they have a product as good as Amazon in terms of
You
their.
can't argue with Kamal. He's got a tremendous memory. 152.57. There's really no.
I used to own it. I don't own it anymore, but I used to own Walmart. I used to follow it.
Well, there's no reason why it shouldn't make a new high at this point. You have this double top, but I see this being taken out easily. Walmart is on a tear. It just maybe it gives back a little to the middle of this candle here at about 148.50, and then continues on for new highs.
I mean, that's an impressive candle for a day like today.
It sure is.
Yeah, indeed.
And its peers, I don't think did much, like Target. Let's just take a look. I don't think Target was up. Target was down, flat day basically. Target down 97 cents. The Target chart does not look as good as the Walmart chart right now. So Walmart looks like the place to be in retail right now. What else?
You put PayPal, which is interesting.
Yeah, because some of the analysts are giving PayPal and Square a second look.
I mean, because Kramer gave it to us at the beginning of the year, and I've taken a 40% haircut on it since that.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for it to come back.
I think Square and PayPal have bottomed and are going to continue on up from here. It's already had a nice pop right off the lows. Lows down here were at $92, so it popped pretty nicely. Today it was a higher high than yesterday, and not a higher low. So it's not an engulfing candle, which is good news. It's just a normal pullback day. I think we're looking to fill this gap right up here. So a fill of the gap should make you very happy, shouldn't it?
Right.
171. Yeah, it's a nice gap fill. Can you imagine that they went down though that much from one? It went down from a close of 175.80. It opened the next day at 139.90. That's some hell of a gap down. But I think it's going to close that gap. So I like PayPal. In fact, that's a great target, 170. So my target on PayPal, easy to make a target on this one. Targeting 170. Should we do block? BL. What is the symbol on Square? BL.
Oh, I'm not sure.
BL, here it is, block. Okay, so the symbol is still SQ. Only the name has changed, not the symbol. And we have a similar looking candle to PayPal, and we have a similar looking chart, as a matter of fact. So the fintech stocks got hammered, and now Wall Street is whispering, buy them. When the whispers go out to buy them, you got to buy them.
Right.
So it took out a nice high up here, and it's still going. It took out that 131 high, and it's off to the races. It's just, again,
Looks like the 100-day moving average is like resistance here, right?
yeah, that's right. It takes that out. That doesn't look like there's much in the way of resistance.
Right.
It might be looking at the 200 for resistance at $200. I think that both Block and PayPal look ready to make big moves. I like them both. Very bullish charts. Very bullish on both of them. I wonder how PowerSafe. Who is that? Cabinet guy's stock? PowerSafe. I think that cabinet guy is here. Let's take a look at it. Not quite as good as the other two, but it did come off its lows. 347 down 19 cents. It definitely bottomed here, triple bottom at 258. And again, the 100 is serving as resistance. If it takes that out, I mean, the true number that it's got to take out is up here. That's been the trading range. So the trading range takes you to a high of 437. Takes out that 437, we may be looking at a similar type of gap that we had with PayPal to take us all the way back up to 728. That's an exciting possibility. So I think all three of them are worth buying: PayPal, PowerSafe, and Block. And that about wraps it up on a positive note. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's with this guy? How do you get back in?
You got back in a couple of times.
Wow. Crazy. So we have a few new faces here. Amin, welcome. When AABB is $2 and meaning WDDD, thanks. Well, it's not impossible. I've seen stocks like that run from 10 cents to $2. It doesn't happen every day, but it certainly happens. And let's root this one in because I'm in it. I think Kamal, you're in this one too.
Heavily.
So we're all in this one. We're rooting. We're going to root it in like kind of like a horse race, you know. So.
And remember, when it hits $2, sell and run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there any hope for Roblox? Well, my grandchildren are still playing it, so I guess the answer is yes.
Well, it's the easiest play on the virtual at this point.
That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about us. And hasta mañana on every day at the same time, more or less, 4:30. But we could subject to change any given day. Ciao. Bye, Prof Spike. Bye, Kamal. Have a good one.
Take care, guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Jacob. Good luck, Mark, Tim, Joda, Amin, Marco.